สวัสดีครับผมบิ๊กบุญและคุณกำลังฟังคำนี้ดีพอดแคสต์สะสมศัพท์กันวันละนิดภาษาอังกฤษแข็งแรง Hey what's up you guys and welcome to another bilingual episode of คำนี้ดี podcast My name is Big and joining me as usual is น้องจี Hello
Hi guys
สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ
Today we're gonna play yet another game
but it's not a normal game because we'll be timing it this time
Okay เราต้องมีนาฬิกาจับเวลานะครับเพราะว่าต้องเป็นเกมที่ต้องแข่งกับเวลานิดนึงนะครับ So should we explain how the game works first?
Yes.
But first of all, it's a game to help you practice English again ก็คือเป็นเกมที่จะช่วยฝึกภาษา especially the spoken skill, the speaking skill of the English language. So I've heard that for IELTS.There'll be some speaking part and it's going to be 2 minutes เราจะต้องสอบพูด2นาทีนะครับก็คือเขาจะให้1คำถามมาแล้วเราก็จะต้องตอบคำถามนั้นเนี่ยเป็นเวลา2นาทีแบบอย่างต่อเนื่องเลยเพราะฉะนั้นมันต้องใช้สกิลเยอะเหมือนกันศัพท์สำนวนต้องได้ต้องคิดไวแล้วก็ต้องสามารถพูดออกมาอย่างลื่นไหลนะครับมันก็เป็นสิ่งที่ปราบเซียนพอสมควรแต่ว่าเราอยากให้ฝึกแต่ว่าถ้าสมมติเกิดบอกฝึกเนี่ยมันจะดูซีเรียสขึ้นมานะครับเล่นเป็นเกมดีกว่าเพราะฉะนั้นวันนี้นะครับง่ายๆเลยเราจะไม่ต้องตอบคำถามแต่ว่าเราจะผลัดกันให้โจทย์คนละ1คำนะครับ1คำที่ผมให้น้องจี1คำที่น้องจีให้ผมเราจะต้องพูดอะไรก็ได้ที่เกี่ยวข้องกับคำนั้นไม่ใช่การพูดออกมาเป็นคำๆนะครับแต่ว่าต้องพูดออกมาเป็นเรื่องราวนะครับเกี่ยวกับคำนั้นๆเป็นเวลา1นาทีเพราะฉะนั้น1คำ1นาทีนะครับแล้วประเด็นก็คือแต่ละคำที่เราคิดมาเนี่ยมันจะมีอีก5คำที่อยู่ในนั้นเพราะฉะนั้นถ้าสมมุติเกิดน้องจีระหว่างที่พูด1นาทีนั้นพูดออกมาโดนคำที่ผมเซตไว้อีก5คำที่เกี่ยวข้องกับคำที่เป็นต้นแบบนะครับก็จะได้คะแนนไปประมาณนี้ตัวอย่างสมมุตินะครับคำของพี่คือคำว่า pen ปากกาใช่ไหมครับเราก็เริ่มพูดไปได้เลยแล้วคำที่พี่คิดไว้ในใจก็อาจจะมีคำว่าpaper pencil school student ระหว่างที่น้องจีพูดออกมาถ้าเกิดพูดโดนคำเหล่านั้นเราก็จะติ๊กไว้ได้คะแนน
ได้ค่ะ
ยากไหม
นิดนึงค่ะต้องลองดู
เพราะว่าเราเองก็ยังไม่เคยเล่นนะครับแต่คิดว่าน่าจะเป็นการฝึกที่ดีถ้าสมมุติเกิดเรารอดในวันนี้ครั้งต่อไปอาจจะเป็นการตอบคำถามแล้วนะครับแต่อันนี้ง่ายๆก่อนเริ่มจากคำก่อน
ค่ะ
Okay you wanna start first
Yeah
so I'm giving you the word and I'm gonna time you for 1 minute so you can talk about that word
ได้ I'll set my timer
Okay
Okay
timer for 1 minute Okay all right are you ready
Yeah
Okay the word is apple
apple
okay. So say anything about apple for 1 minute speaking of apple โดยน้องจีครับ1 2 go
Apple is a fruit that I really like. It's very juicy. It's very healthy for you. You can eat it when you're on a diet. And, there's so many types of apples. There's red apple, there's green apple, there's Japanese Fuji apples. But the type of apple that I love the most is I think it's New Zealand apple because, it tastes the best. It's sour and sweet. It's savory. At the same time, it helps me keep my weight off. And Apple is also a name of a brand, which is owned by it used to be owned by Steve Jobs, but he passed away. Now Tim Cook is the CEO, and the products there are a MacBook, iPod, iPad, Apple Watch, whatever it is. I just really like apples. Is it 1 minute yet? No. What else? Yay.
So that's 1 minute. 1 minute about apple. How do we stop this thing? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So how are you feeling? talking for 1 minute about apple.
It's really hard.
Yeah.
It's super hard.
But you were doing great.
You know, I shift the topics from like
you
the
did such a
fruit
great
apple.
job. Okay, and you got 3 points out of 5.
Ooh.
You got green. You got fruit. You got Tim Cook. And what you didn't get is vitamin C.
Oh, yeah.
And doctor.
One
Because
apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Yeah. So I was hoping that you would talk about something about that, like the health-wise part of the apple. So, but 3 out of 5 is great. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Okay.
All right.
My
so,
turn.
Yeah.
The first word for pibik is home.
Home. Okay.
Okay. Let me set my timer.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, so home is the word that gives you a very warm feeling. Actually, it's not the word for house, but the difference between the house and the home is that house is like a construction, it's a building, right? But a home is a house plus family plus relationship. So when you talk about home, you go home, it doesn't necessarily mean that you just go back to a room or a building that you live in, but you go back to someone you love and you go back to your safe space that you can just be yourself and don't have to pretend. You don't have to wear a mask when you're at home. And for me, home is where I can just chill. I don't have to worry about anything. I can be lazy, super lazy. And actually, home has a...
That's 1 minute.
Yeah.
Wow, you did so good.
So did I hit any of the words?
You got 4 of them.
Really?
Yeah, you got house, family, warm, and relationships.
Yes. So do you want to give me the hint for another word that I didn't get? Is it about what?
It's about your meals.
A food?
Yeah, it's
home
about
cooked
food.
meal?
Yeah.
Really? A home cooked meal? I was going to talk about that because I was saying that I always go back to my mom's food because that gives me like the most pleasure. It's the best food in the world. Yeah, I was going to talk about that.
But the time ran out, so it's okay.
So I wasn't doing so bad.
You did really well.
Yes. All right. So you see how it works? And this is, I think it's easy. I mean, it's not complicated to play with your friends. Just think of one word and just keep it easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you want to go for another round?
Yes.
Okay. So your word for this round is river.
River.
River. Nong Ji is going to be talking about river for 1 minute. 1, 2, go.
Well, there's a lot of river in Thailand, you know. There's Mekong River. There's so many rivers that like runs through our country. And I've never been a fan of like rivers because I'm like quite scared of like the water, and you know, the water is kind of like fast and the stream is really scary for me. But if you like rivers, I think that you will enjoy the nature, you know, in the forest, and you can just fish there. You can just hang out and chill. You know, in Thailand, there's also like a place where you can like sleep on the river. There's like a houseboat or something that you can just sleep there, and I think it's a resort actually, so you can connect back to nature. You can just, you know, get you know, the atmosphere there is really good. It's refreshing you. It gives you energy. I don't know what I'm talking about, but yeah, those are rivers. Yeah. It's so hard. I find it really hard because it's like topics that we don't really like actually talk in real life.
Yeah.
But like, okay, we know what it is, but like we've never mentioned it or like talk about it.
Maybe we don't have that close connection to the river itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how many words do you think you get?
I think I got like 2, judging from your big space.
Actually, you get 1.
I'm really bad at this game.
You get fish.
Oh, fishing.
And the other 4 that you didn't get is bank like river bank เขาเรียกอะไรฝั่งแม่น้ำใช่ไหมครับ and ferry the boat that goes across the rivers like back and forth ก็คือเรือข้ามฟาก and the flow the river flows and commute yeah people commute using river
yeah I suck at this game
oh you're not so bad you're not so bad because ถ้าเกิดเป็นเราเล่นเองก็ไม่แน่ใจเหมือนกันว่าจะได้กี่คำนะครับครับ okay let's see if I am really good at this
the
or
next
it was
word.
just a fluke
yeah
all right
it's kind of related to your river but it's the beach
the beach okay
3 2 1
well people always ask you a question what do you choose between the beach and the mountain right and I will always choose the beach because well it's not that I hate mountains or the forest but growing up I think I have a very fond memories about going to the beach with my family so it's always have to be the beach like the five of us would go and chill and we play cards well surprisingly that's the thing that I remember the most that five of us my mom my dad and two my brother my sister we play cards and like we actually like bet money but you know what it's okay because when you like bet money between family it's like it's okay I don't know okay let's go back to the beach we like build sandcastles sometimes and we just go and play in the river and we just ride horses and
1 minute is up
really
yeah
okay
that was fast
I suck because you know what I went off the topic I shouldn't have talked about like playing cards because obviously it doesn't have anything to do with the beach itself but it's just my memory yeah so I guess I got like 1 or 2
okay yeah you got like 1
really
yeah
oh,
the other 4 words are like sunbathing you know like the salty air
oh god
sunburned
oh that's very obvious
and the last one is like cocktails
like and what did I get
I think you got like the sand castle yeah it's okay
yeah, so it's some well it's a difference between just talk about what do you have connection with the word or trying to get points I think เหมือนกับถ้าสมมติเกิดเราอยากจะคุยไปเรื่อยๆเราคุยเรื่องอะไรก็ได้ที่เกี่ยวข้องแต่ถ้าเกิดมันมีประเด็นของการแบบต้องได้คะแนนมันต้องคิดอีกแบบหนึ่งเนาะอย่างเมื่อกี้คือพลาดตรงที่ไปพูดเรื่องแบบเล่นไพ่อะไรทำไมวะเพราะว่าคนทั่วไปคงไม่ได้นั่งเล่นไพ่ที่ชายหาดเนาะยกเว้นครอบครัวของเราประมาณนี้แต่ yeah so I miss all the obvious ones yeah oh man
It's okay.
I actually am not good at this as you think okay so third word for น้องจีนะครับokay so this is not easy but I'm sure you're gonna be fine
I'm scared
okay this word is expert Nong Ji is going to be talking about anything related to the word expert for 1 minute go
Okay, so if you call someone an expert, it means that they're really, really good at what they're doing. You know, you can be an expert in technology, you can be an expert in music, you can be an expert in singing, whatever it is. It means that you're really, really good at it. But, you know, opposite from being an expert, you can be a jack of all trades. You know, it doesn't mean that you're like the best at anything. It means that you can do anything, but you're just not that good at being an expert. And if you want to expert in something, I think that you should put your effort and time into it. I think that everything needs practice and you need to be patient with it. And I'm running out of words to say. And yeah, if I can be an expert, I really want to be an expert in reading people's minds. You know, I think that it's a good thing to know.
Time's up.
Oh, it's so hard.
Yeah, it's hard. It's pretty hard.
Did I get any of the words? I feel like I didn't get any of the words.
You got 1. You got practice.
Okay.
Okay. And the other 4 is experience passion
yeah
fail and career
wow I should have talked about that
yeah well I think it's kind of a guessing game you have to guess what the other person
is thinking
would,
about
yeah would think about or like what kind of words the other person would think is related to the word yeah
well I did really bad but
yeah.
it's okay
okay all right
Pibik I'm gonna give you a really really hard one
revenge
okay the word is church
church
I know it's really hard
church
but I know you can do it
oh, God.
okay ready
okay
3 2 1 go
all right talking about church obviously you go straight to like the Christian church like Western kind of church not church like boat for Thai temple and I have actually I've been to church once when I was very little I remember singing along with people and well I'm not Christian but I think singing at church is a very good strategy to like draw people in. We all learn from that movie, like the Sister Act, right? You use music to draw people into church, so they get like good stuff. And well, talking about church, people get married at church, so that could be weddings at church, and confession. That's big.
Whoa you got a lot
Really?
yeah
Wow.
you got like Christian singing and confession
Yes.
Yeah.
No wedding?
no wedding
No wedding.
the other two was like Bible and Jesus
Super obvious. That should be like the first two things
Yeah.
I should be talking about.
but at least you got 3 that's super cool
Wow.
that's great
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Round 4 or 3.
4
Round 4 for you. Okay. So I don't know if this is a hard or easy word for you, but here goes. Spider. Spider. Spider.
okay
For
spider.
1 minute. Go.
Okay, well, the obvious. When you say the word spider, the first thing that comes to mind was Spider-Man. You know, the movie was great. The actor was really handsome. I don't know his name, but I totally forgot his name, but he's really cool. And you know, there's so many sequences of like Spider-Mans. Apart from Spider-Man, spiders are very venomous. You know, they are super scary. They're really fast. They can shoot out like, what do you call those? Spider webs? Yeah. And like, what else? There's so many types of like spiders that can kill you in your sleep. There's like the I don't know. Spiders. They're really small and they can like climb the walls and you can see spider webs everywhere. If some place is dirty.
Time's up.
That's so hard.
You got 2.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
you
good.
got web and man, as in Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. And the other 3 that you didn't get is scream.
You scream when you see
Yeah,
them.
when you see a spider, some people scream. And hate. A lot of people hate spiders. And arachnophobia. The obvious. Like the fear of spider. โรคแบบ
I just
กลัวแมงมุม
said like phobia.
Yeah, if you said phobia, I would have given you points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
The next one, the fourth word is car.
Car. Okay. Okay. Ready.
Okay. 1 minute. Let's go.
Well, I used to own a car, but I don't own one at the moment. And the only 2 times that I miss like driving or owning a car, it's when it's raining because well, the obvious reason it's so hard to get a cab when it's raining sometimes. And the other one is when I want to really just sing at the top of my lung, because that's the only one safe place that you can do that. You can do that when you're driving alone by yourself. You can just scream like music. You don't have to be good. You just want to scream. Okay. And well, actually, owning car is such a hassle from my experience and from my point of view, because you have to take care of it. And I'm not very big at like washing my car, and I'm too lazy, and I know that is not good. And
1 minute is up. You got one. Kinda. Well, I wrote like karaoke, but it's kind of like singing.
I didn't hit any of the others. Wow. Okay, can I guess now?
Yeah.
Like just naming words. Garage.
No.
Wheels.
Nope.
Driving.
No.
What? Traffic?
Traffic is one of them.
I don't know what
The
else.
other three is like carpool,
Carpool.
Grab or Uber. Because like people turn their like private cars into Grabs and
Yeah.
Ubers. And the last one is speed.
Speed.
It's okay.
Okay. So actually, I'm not good at this game either. So
Me too.
it's
Okay.
hard. It's too hard.
Our
Okay.
last round.
All right. Okay. This is not easy again.
No.
Yeah, I just want to save the last word to kill ya. Okay. The word is addiction. Addiction.
Okay.
Just talk about anything related to the word addiction for 1 minute. Go.
Well, addiction is when you're addicted to something, it means that you keep doing that repeatedly, and it becomes a vicious cycle where you can't like get out of it, and you have to do it every single day, and it's very harmful if you get into an addiction that's very unhealthy, like drug addiction, alcohol addiction, or sometimes they're just like weird addiction. There's a TV show called like Weird Addiction. My Weird Addictions. Some people eat like foam. They eat like their bed rugs. They eat like bugs or something like that. So addictions doesn't always have to be like unhealthy substance. No. Addiction doesn't always have to be an unhealthy substance, but most people have they are addicted to unhealthy substance. Talk about addiction. You can get cure of addiction by like going to like see the doctor, psychiatrist.
Time's up.
I'm just speaking of words.
Yeah. So you got one, which is
sad.
eat. Eat.
Eating?
Yeah.
Food addiction?
Yeah, eat. You get eat, because a lot of addiction has to do with like food,
Yeah.
right? And the other four that you didn't get is habit, change, guilty or guilty pleasure, and resolution.
It's so hard. Nice.
Okay, so
My last word
Callie?
is really easy.
oh, okay.
My last word is like super easy for you
Yeah.
to give it. Okay, the word is diet.
Diet? Okay. Let me think.
Okay,
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Go.
So actually, diet, it means food. It means what you eat, or it could mean your habit of eating. When people go on diet, it means they want to lose weight. They want to be healthy. They want to live a healthier life. And diet could be very good for your health, because, well, a lot of thing. The idea of being healthy has a lot to do with what you eat. Well, even though you don't exercise at all, but you change your food, you change the way you consume stuff, you can see like a significant change in your life. And but diet could be very bad. Like you can like suffer from yo-yo effect. That means your weight come and goes. and there are many kinds of diet nowadays. There, I don't know what they're called, but like keto is one of them.
Oh, I think you're going to like get another word. You only got one word. This
Only
time.
one?
Yeah.
Really?
But I think if you keep talking, you might get to the other one.
Okay,
Do you want to
I
guess?
was talking about keto, and I know that's the only kind of diet I can think of right now.
Fasting. The really like popular one. Yeah.
Yeah, so fasting. And what else? What did I get?
You got yo-yo effect.
Yo-yo effect.
Yeah.
Okay. So no food or okay.
I wrote like salad.
Yes. Oh, so obvious. Why didn't I think of that?
And like fitness
Yes.
and like drinking water.
Drinking water.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's very important
Yeah.
to your diet also.
All right.
Okay.
So
I started strong. We thought I was good. I was, the
you
better
are
one
good.
at this game, but actually no.
It's really hard.
Yeah. But it's fun. It's fun. At least it gets you thinking and it gets you speaking.
Yeah.
It really helps with the practice of speaking because you have to think on your feet. You have to be fast. So, as you can see, we're not trying to be like
I'm not good at this.
like good at grammar or you just keep talking because
Yeah.
you know that you have a limited time, only 1 minute, and you have to hit all the words.
Yeah.
So you just keep talking, and that's actually good because it helps you
Exercise your brain.
Yeah,
You
of
know,
course.
you can just like if you can just like see the word and just talk about it nonstop, that's a really good sign that you're doing very well.
Actually, it's a spoken version of free writing. I think you guys know what free writing is, right? Can you explain a little bit what free writing is?
Free writing is when you time yourself maybe like 4 or 5 minutes and then you write nonstop. You write everything that comes to your mind, or maybe you're given like a topic and then you just write anything about it, but you don't stop writing until the time is up.
ใช่ซึ่งมันก็เป็นอย่างเดียวกันเลยครับเราต้องพูดโดยที่พยายามไม่หยุดเลยแล้วก็นั่นแหละมันจะเป็นการบริหารสมองในส่วนของการคิดแล้วก็เราจะแบบโดยอัตโนมัติเลยดึงศัพท์ทั้งหมดที่เราคิดว่าน่าจะเกี่ยวข้องกับเรื่องนี้ออกมาก็เลยคิดว่า this could be a very good practice if you want to be more fluent, you want to be better and have more fun speaking English.
Yeah.
So we really hope and we want to encourage you to try this at home with your friends.
Yeah.
So we had fun, right?
Yeah, it's a good game to play with your friend. You know?
Yeah. So if we can think of any more games that would help you practice your English, we'll come back to this show and just tell you what it is or just show you that this is super easy and fun to do. All right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that concludes our show today. And what else, Dong Ji? Do you want to end the show today?
Well, I mean, we're having a lot of like programs on our podcast, you know. And for community, we have community focus.
Yes. And we also have community.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is out every Sunday, hopefully.
So actually, it's Nong Ji sitting in front of a camera and talk about stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, in English, full English.
Yeah.
So it's very good listening practice for you guys. And what else do we have?
We have focus. English at work.
Yes, that's a new show. If you want to focus your English usage at work in your career, it's very obvious, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just follow the show, and we promise that every Monday and Friday we'll come back and have a lot of like
Fun and interesting
fun and
topics.
useful stuff for you guys.
So-
Focusing on work and career.
So if you like these kind of contents, don't forget to like and share the video and also subscribe to our podcast channel.
Yes. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining. Bye.
Bye.